Okay, so we've done a merge before. Now we're going to figure out what happens when there's a merge conflict and exactly what that means. First thing you're going to want to do, at least, but what I usually do at least, is this. This is a little config option like I showed you last time. This goes in the .git config file in your home directory. And it just sets conflict style to diff3. Well, I'll get into what that means in a bit after I've created a merge conflict. First thing, of course, is to create something to conflict on. I've made this little file here. Just copy that. There we go. Where am I anyway? I still haven't moved to. Let me just get rid of that. Git. Oh, I added it. I don't know. Yes. There. So now if we have this file, rhyme.txt. It's got these two verses in it, like a Humpty Dumpty and a little limerick there. And we're going to have to fix some things about that. So let's say first we have to create a branch. Let's say it's called, I don't know, I'm fine with moo. Let's just call it moo. Check out moo. And we do a fix. Let's say this first one. Switch that to a capital D. Now what you can do is, if you've done some changes, you can always use git diff to get an approximate patch of what has been changed. You'll get something like this, and you'll see these two things here. You've got this minus and this plus. Every line in the file is now prefixed by one character. Usually if nothing changes, it's a space. It'll print some of the lines around it change, and then this minus means this line was removed. This is the old one with the lowercase d, and this line was added, so that's with the uppercase D. And that makes sense, because obviously that's what we changed. We changed this D to this lowercase d to the uppercase D. So that's how you can check that. We can add the rhyme to the staging. Now diff doesn't do anything. We have to do diff dash dash cached to check out the diff as it is in staging compared to the way it is in the branch. So that's how you do that. Commit fixed dumpty there. So now we've got this commit that fixes this typo in the very first line. Now we go back to master. Obviously we haven't got that change in master, so there's still the lowercase d there. But in master we're going to change it to something slightly different, namely this capital N Nantucket. So again we can see that it'll show a couple of lines before, and then it'll show this was removed, this was added, and yeah, that makes sense because we changed from a lowercase n to an uppercase n. So we'll do the same thing again. Rhyme m fixed Nantucket. Boom, and now we have this. So now we have these two. Now we've got these two branches that have two changes. We've seen this before. This should not be very challenging. So we've got we could just merge moo into master, right? So let's just do that. Merge moo. There. Now it'll just say auto merging. We've changed some files. Now we can check out the log. Here's the merge commit. I'll just do this one. We like this one. Oops. What's that? There. We'll just do this one. That one. So here we can see we fixed Nantucket in the one branch, we fixed Dumpty in the other branch, and now we've merged them together, and that's where the master is at. So let's just... We can see now that rhyme, it fixed rhyme. It's now got both the uppercase Dumpty and the uppercase Nantucket. So that's exactly what we'd expect. It didn't have any problems doing that. So let's introduce something a little more troublesome. Let's remove moo there. Hit checkout. Ah, shouldn't have done that. I'll just do this. I've deleted that one branch, that moo branch, but I actually didn't want to do that. So I'll do this. By the way, these little ones, these little checksums, they're just the same one. As you can see, get log. They're just this big hash, except it's only the first, what is that, 7 characters, 2, 4, yeah. So it's just a slightly shorter version of that. If there's any problems resolving it, if it's ambiguous, then it'll warn you about that. But you can usually just use these. So we're gonna check out that one. And it actually tells you what you can do. It says you can git checkout -b, and then let's call it moo again. Git checkout -b is actually the same as git branch moo, and then checkout moo. At least normally, if you're just creating a branch from your local thing. In this case, you just do them both at once. You take the repository, the state as it is now, and you create which was a headless state. I was in there. So you just create a new branch from there called moo, and you check that out immediately. So by doing this, I resurrected. Oh, did I? Oh yeah, I did. There. I resurrected the moo branch by just doing that. So now that I've got a moo branch, let's merge master back in there. That was a fast forward commit because there's no fork in between them. So now we've got this main commit that has all the changes from master and moo, and it's also our head. So we just resurrected the moo branch, which we accidentally deleted, and we've fast forward merged moo back into master just because I accidentally deleted it. I just wanted to show you that fast forward merge can be used to keep your branch, your work branch, updated. So what else can we do? Let's see, we can make another change. Let's see, where are we? We're in moo. So we'll change rhyme a bit. Here, change rhyme. Let's see, here. So let's change this. This couldn't. Rhyme commit. There. Check out master and make a different change to rhyme. That's still lowercase because that was in the other one, and fix the name here. Git. Now what you can also do is just -a-m. What? Diff. Humpty. Yeah. -a-m. There. What that does is it commits, and it also automatically adds all the files that Git knows about, so files that were already added in the past but that have been changed, that have a diff. So if you do a diff and if you do this git diff, there are changes, you can do a git commit -a, and that will automatically add all the changes that you've made to all the files that Git knows about. So now what we've got is here, we've got Humpty fixed. So what we'll want to do, let's see, where are we? Git merge moo. What we want to do is merge moo back into master, but that causes a problem. See, it doesn't know what to do. there's a merge conflict in rhyme.txt, and that makes sense. The software is not infallible. It doesn't really know what to do if multiple changes happen in different branches too close together. In this case, we made 2 changes in the same line, and really when it patches things, when it does diffs, it does it line by line, and we made 2 different changes in the same line, and it doesn't really know how to fix that. So it tells us, alright, there's a conflict, you need to fix them and then commit the result. How do we fix them? Well, we know where it is, it tells us, and even it tells us here, merge conflicts in rhyme.txt. There's multiple files, obviously, it'll tell you. And of course, in git status, it'll tell us we're on branch master, there's some unmerged paths, both sides, so both the master branch and the move branch both modified this rhyme.txt, and there's nothing left to commit. So that's what we need to fix, and this is going to look a bit weird. We've got this special format that Git does. Well, it's not Git specifically. This is just a diff. This is the diff3 format of doing your merges. So on this side, we've got head. This is the one side. This is our original side, our master side, the head, as in our current branch. Then we've got that's from there. From these left chevrons to these pipes here. Then from these pipes to these equal signs is the original file, that is to say with neither change, neither the uppercase C or the uppercase H. And then from these equal signs to these right chevrons is the there change, so this uppercase C, lowercase h. What we want to do is turn this file into a state that we want it to be in. Now, in this case, it's obvious. We want this uppercase C and this uppercase H to both be present. So really, what we want is, we'll just put this there. Humpty is that. We couldn't do that manually, but with these 3, with the master side, the neutral side and the move side, you can figure out what to do. And if there's multiple lines, obviously there will be multiple lines in there. But in essence, what you want to do is just turn the file into the state that you want it to be in after the merge is complete. So you have to get rid of all of these. And if there's multiple conflicts, by the way, there'll be multiple of such blobs in your file. So I just search for a bunch of equal signs to see where the commit happened. But this is how we want the file to be after the commit. So that's what we'll save. That's what the rhyme.txt looks like now. Uppercase C, uppercase H. So git add rhyme.txt, git commit. We don't want to do the whole, you want to add all of the files that had a merge conflict that you fixed, then just a git commit, no -m, just git commit. It's already ready, it knows it's doing a merge. So whoops, that's fine, just cancel that and it'll show you the merge git log there. I'll show you this file that we added. It shows you all the conflicts that we had. It's a merge commit and such. So if you don't take a look at git lg, you can have a look. There's our merged file, and indeed that's what we get. Both changes, whereas in the last one we had only couldn't. In the other branch we had only Humpty, and before that we had nothing. How it gets this merge base done, it finds the... Alright, I'll talk to that in another video because it looks like my time is up. I'll see you in the next video.